there. And now trying to get back to it. And it's not Jazz, it's actually Opto. No, it is Jazz. Why did it say? Okay. A little bit of a misunderstanding, but we are good to go. Names are as we thought.
Yep.
And we are
And
getting
we
this.
will have quick.
Wow.
Whoa.
Brick
6
wall.
seconds in.
Well,
That
welcome to
okay.
the series, Mr. Brickwall.
Starting it off strong, I see, for Shakopee. 106 seconds in. Eagan. Yeah, very quick goal to start it off. But Eagan trying to come in, stopped by Riot. So you can.
Now gets team bumped a little bit. Gonna try to carry this one downfield. Brickwall kicks it off. Open shot for Jazz. Gonna play it off the corner. A little bit of a double commit now from Eagan. Jazz up top. Nice setup ball. Gonna drop. Radical with the clear.
Radical's gonna push it into. Yep. Now it's on Egan's side. We have Flo as just missed the just hit the crossbar. As Flo's coming in to try and score.
A good push here
Gets
from
in
Flo.
the corner. Yeah.
Ball going up top. Nice contest. Brickwall going to carry this one down past midfield. Flo going to get demoed for the time being. Radical going to go up and grab. Set up opportunity. Chips it to the corner. Flo now tries to clear. But a good shot coming through from the brick wall. And Shakopee are getting off to a 2-0 lead early in game number 1. And that's a little bit of a defensive lapse there and a little bit of a giveaway coming through for the Eagan side, Frog.
Yeah, that is mistakes that can cost goals, and those goals can add up if you keep doing it. But I bet that Eagan will start to get their stuff together. There's still just under 4 minutes left in this game, so there's plenty of Rocket League left to play.
Absolutely. Still over halfway through to play for game number 1. 3 minutes, 35 seconds left on the clock. Demo? Is that what I just saw?
In the corner. Flo almost flicks it into Egan's net, or the Shakopee's net, sorry.
Yeah, this is where Eagan have to be careful, though, because they go aggressive at one end. They are not back in time defensively. And now Brick Wall setting up Radical for a third unanswered goal. Shakopee opening things up and surprising a lot of people, I might say. Eagan most likely going in voted as the high or the favorite for this matchup, but you just cannot can't get ahead of yourself, right? You got to let the gameplay speak for itself. Anything can happen at any given day in Rocket League. We've seen it plenty of times. Teams winning games that on paper they're not supposed to win. It is what it is. Shakopee's been progressively getting better, just like Eagan. So either squad is capable of taking this.
Upsets are bound to happen, but nah. Upsets are very bound to happen. They always happen. Any sport, no matter how good or bad the team is against the other team, you're always going to see upsets.
Absolutely.
But this is a best of 5 series, so
I mean, still plenty of game left for Eagan to come back, but offensively, this is a team that normally is a high-flying offense, and we haven't really seen many scoring opportunities from this game. So maybe working out the kinks from last week to this week, but Shakopee definitely coming out of the gates swinging and starting this series off the way they exactly needed to if they were going to come out and shut down this Eagan squad here today.
Yep, that is very much true. 3-0 with about 2 minutes remaining for Shakopee. Eagan needs to step up, needs to step their offense up a little bit.
Flo now an opportunity. No boost left in the tank to challenge that. Jazz now tries to gather, but Brickwall going to play it downfield. Ball bouncing out front. Could be trouble for Eagan. Cleared out nicely from Flo, but chipped back towards the front of the net. Radical goes for it. Cannot make the play. Jazz with a great defensive effort. Now Brickwall back in off the post. Flo going to kick it out. Downfield now is Jazz. Radical going to go back towards the midfield, but a takeaway from Flo, and Flo going to take it to the house. 3-1. Great turnover play from Flo. Takes it right off the top of the car from Radical, and then goes off the post and in to get Eagan's first goal of this one.
Yep. Brickwall just couldn't get high enough to stop Flo from getting that goal.
All up top. Flo Nice
Almost
shot
gets
on
another
goal,
quick one.
but kicked out from Brick Wall. Now trying to track this one down into the corner. Flo trying to clear his own zone. They got to spend more time in the offensive side of things if Eagan are going to bring this one back. Just over a minute left to play in game number 1. Nice demo comes through for the Brick Wall. Going up top, Radical. Nice clear down into the zone. And Shakopee showing up.
Yeah, Shakopee's showing up after that goal. They're trying to probably play more defensively, try and keep that lead going, I'd say. Try and take the
Good
pushes
demo.
while they come really well.
Flo on the step up, but chipped high out of reach. Brick Wall now going to try to put this ball downfield. 45 seconds and counting here, Frog. Eagan down 2 goals. Desperation mode starting to tick into the play.
Yeah, Jazz tried to make a play with that air dribble, but just stopped by both the Shakopee players as now Shakopee brings it down to the Eagan zone. We have Brick Wall. Gets blocked by Jazz to try and center it. And Flo will take it off the wall back onto the ground. Passes it up to Jazz. That'll be stopped by Radical as he tries to clear it out. But Flo just misses the net on that play. And Radical will try and clear it back into the zone with 10 seconds left. He'll try and score.
That's gonna
Goal, he
do
will.
it. Wow. Hunted him down the length of the field. Look at Radical. Chasing Flo, knows exactly where he's going to try to rotate with this ball and goes up, pre-jumps, takes that one to the house. That's going to lock up game number 1. Frog Shakopee coming out to play in series number 1.
Oh, yeah, I would really say that Eagan got that one goal that probably could have boosted the confidence really well, but that gave Shakopee a better chance to win. Or no, it gave him a better motivation to win, is the word I was looking for. As we see 4-1 Shakopee with 2 goals apiece from both Brick Wall and Radical, and Flo scoring the lone goal for Eagan.
Total shots looking advantageous the way of Shakopee. 7 shots compared to 5. Both teams making mirrored amounts of saves, but the assist department is where Shakopee was coming out, setting up each other for success. And it did seem like that Eagan offense, as good as they usually are, got off to a slow start in game number 1. So eyes peeled on how Eagan can bounce back for game number 2. They got to keep this series close. They can't afford to fall down 2-0. So Eagan going to have to bounce back quickly here, Frog, in game number 2.
Yeah, Eagan's going to have to step up that offense, maybe get a little bit more defense in there. You know, getting those clears are big, but controlling the ball while you're getting it out of your own zone is really good to try and set up.
And such a key point that you just noted, Frog. Ball control in 2-on-2 is so key, right? It's in 3s, it's a lot more faster paced rotations. Everybody's getting a chance to hit the ball. In 2s, things kind of slow down a little bit more, right? Ball control, possession matters. If you want me to take a note out of, the NHL, picture it OT, right? 3-on-3 hockey. There's plenty more space on the field for our players to kind of show off their skills. So hold on to that ball, right? Set up the play, make the defender miss, right? Things that you got to take into account for 2-on-2.
That is really true. There's a lot more space than there is in 3s. There's only 2 less players on the field, but that is a lot of space open as we get. Oh, what a save!
What a save!
Okay.
Whoa, Guardian Angel mode activated. I thought that thing was dead to rights in the back of the goal. Flo with the heroics, and that's a marvelous save coming through from Flo, keeping it at 0-0.
That is a really big stop. That's got to motivate Eagan as they try and find to tie this series up.
Yeah,
as Flo punches in, a Radical pushes him back, but Brick Wall is there to collect the ball. He bounced off the wall. Radical trying to secure it, but Jazz takes it away. And now into the Eagan zone. Jazz just misses the ball.
That's a miscomm. Both players going for that. I might even have gotten bumped off target. Eagan, a little bit shaken up right now. They are not looking like the Eagan that we are used to seeing. I don't know if it's nerves, first time on stream for the season or what, but normally Jazz and Flo, one of the better duos in the league, having some straight up communication issues right now.
Yeah, I would say that, but they're doing pretty good at stopping this ball from going in the net as we talk.
Oh boy,
just off the crossbar.
You just almost cursed him so bad. You almost cursed him so bad. That was Definition caster curse coming up right there.
Oh,
They've been doing a
no.
great job at stopping that ball, and I saw
Yeah,
that thing go
almost
into the
goes right
crossbar.
in.
Oh my goodness. Radical now. Another opportunity, tries to go low, defended nicely,
Oh.
but there's the brick wall to follow up. The rebound is good. And hey, man, some goals got to be ugly. Some goals got to be dirty. Brick wall there to put that one away.
Yep,
Flow
that's
a
dead
little bit
center
out
in the
of the
net.
play, and that's going to be another 1-0 start for Shakopee.
Yeah, I would say that the first goal is something that matters a lot in games. As you see in a lot of stats and a lot of sports, the team that scores first usually is a team that wins the game, or at least comes out better chance to win the game. But, you know, Eagan, they're probably still getting it organized. As you can see, Flo trying to push into Shakopee's zone.
Good
Gets
pass.
it to Jazz, and
Yeah,
he'll get it
And
in.
that's what I'm looking at, right? That's
Yep.
what I'm looking for. This is what Eagan is like known for doing. This is bumper to bumper pass, perfection, and the shot placement. Voila! I give it a chef's kiss. Tied up at ones. Game number 2 in our first series of the night, folks. Shakopee and Eagan kicking things off with a bang. And as I say it, Radical gonna put one up for Shakopee. They reclaim the lead in what, like a second? 2 seconds?
Couple
after a
seconds,
goal?
yeah, I'd say.
That's a
Yeah.
heck of a quick answer coming out of Shakopee, Frog.
Oh yeah, that is a very quick answer for Shakopee. They're making sure that they try and stay up. As Jazz punches into Shakopee's zone, Brickwall there to defend it. Flo will try and control it in the middle. Jazz tries to tap it past. Radical will be able to stop the ball. We have a little
Not
bit
a lot
of team
on it.
bumping.
Yeah,
No,
no,
wait,
that was
that's Jazz hitting. That was Jazz
yep.
hitting Radical.
Yep.
Don't look at the cars too much as Flo tries to get empty space.
The only thing
Hits
you're
the ball
confused
off
by
again.
is Radical's car is kind of yellow, and both Eagan players are using yellow cars. So it's like
Yeah.
it's super scuffed that his car is actually like yellow, green, and red. But
Yeah.
hey, it is what it is.
Well, it is what it is. They're really creative sometimes.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. Sometimes players like to sneak into the other team's color like that. Shakopee scoring another, making it 3-1 in this one. Eagan a little bit slower to these loose balls. Shakopee is getting there first, and they are making them pay.
That is very much true. 3-1 now. As Flo tries to punch it back into Shakopee, but it doesn't work. And Radical off the post. And now Flo will take control of the ball in his own side. We'll try and just dribble into the zone. And Jazz will Brickwall will chase Jazz into his own zone and run away, but Radical
shot.
shoots it. And
Saved by
will
Flo.
stop it.
Brick wall on the gather. Jazz now steps up, trying to bring this one downfield.
Yeah, Radical.
Uh-oh,
try and
ball bouncing
control
out
it.
front. Tricky situation. Wow, brick wall comes in, puts that off his own post, and clears it 3/4 of the way down the field. That had some heat on it.
Yep.
Jazz trying to step up, goes for the patient maneuver, tries to chip it to the corner side, not going to happen. Flow off the wall to himself, and boy, oh boy, that is something that he has done plenty of time. Look at how he knew exactly where this ball was going to bounce, Frog. Beautiful setup for himself, goes and gets it, tucks it where the defender's not going to be able to reach it. Heck of a play coming out from Flo. 3-2, Eagan not done yet.
That's a good play. And as you said, yeah, he knows where that ball's gonna land in the air. And Flo tries to get
Flo
another
now again.
one. Can't
Close.
get the double.
Jazz goes high. Flo on the third
Oh.
attempt, and he's going to
And
tie
it's
us up at
tied.
3.
Oh my!
Big
It's
time
only
goals for
taken.
Eagan.
It's only taken about 10, 15 seconds for them to
I'd
take
say
these
10,
2 goals.
yeah, 10. Probably, like,
Yeah.
that was quick. Quick
That's how
bounce
fast this
back
game
from
can
Eagan.
change. This
Absolutely.
game's pretty fast paced. I'd really like to say. You can get a huge amount of goals in so little time as Flo goes for the hat trick in 20 seconds.
Uh-oh, brick wall back at the other end. Nice save from Jazz. Played to the corner now. Flo going to go up top, kicking it out. Radical is there. Good clear from Jazz. Brick wall up next. Off the wall to himself. Loses control a little bit. A little bit messy. Radical, though, comes through, makes the play, and, dude, he's disgusting. Did you just see that? I'm not even going to talk. Just let this play out. Oh, my
Ooh.
God. That was disgusting from
That
Radical.
was...
Finesse, everything, perfection in that play. That kid is different. Dude, because the reason some of these highlights are more significant because Flo's one of the better players in the league, and he just did it to Flo. Like,
He did,
I mean,
yeah.
like, come on. Game respects game out here, all right? That's all I got to say. Big-time goal from Radical, reclaiming the lead for Shakopee. Crunch time as we approach 10 seconds left in this one, folks. Eagan have to light the lamp if they want to keep this one alive. Jazz on that unfortunate Whiffington might be the end of this one. Unless, yeah, that'll do it. That's a bit of a heartbreaker, if I do say so myself. Such hard work coming through from the Eagan squad to tie that thing up. And then when it mattered, Radical busts out the slimiest goal we have seen yet today. Dude, I mean, 3 or 4 touches on that play. That was magnificent. We're going to have to get a highlight of that one because I got to watch that later. That was sick.
Oh, yeah, that was a really good goal, but let's go. It was 4-3 this game. That was closer than last game. Flo trying to... Yeah, that shot, though, was amazing.
The shots, no, look at the shots just in general. Shot disparity up to 10 shots now for Shakopee. Okay. They're heating up offensively. They only had 7 in game 1. Eagan with 5 again in game 2. So Shakopee taking another step forward offensively. Eagan have to find a way to light the lamp first here, Frog. They cannot afford to fall down early. Facing a 2-0 series lead for Shakopee. Match point on the cards, folks. Give your power to Eagan now if you're cheering for him in the chat because they need it. Reverse sweeps are possible. Flo, got to get them going early.
Yeah. Goes back into Eagan's zone. Jazz will come up for a stop and gets another stop. Radical back to collect the ball. As Flo controls it in his corner. It'll be hit by Radical. Jazz tries to hit it. Brickwall gets there first. Into the corner. Flo will try and get it centered for Jazz. Or will he just take it himself?
Brickwall going to slide through, though, and now puts it all the way downfield. And Jazz out of position, but bumps it just enough to go off the bar, or the post, rather. Ball in the Eagan defensive zone. Looking to clear Brickwall. Going to not be able to get a hold of that as Jazz goes for the clear the length of the field. And a bit of a bump coming through. Radical and Flo meeting up.
Up in the corner, yeah. Flo tries to take control.
Here we go.
In Shakopee's zone, getting up in the air. Drops
Radical.
Next to the big booster.
Good bounce to himself, carrying it up. So much speed coming off of Radical. Out front to Brickwall. Beautiful save from Jazz. They needed that.
Jazz with the demolition.
Through, trying to open up this goal. Flo trying to take the Tendy out, and Jazz is going to walk it in. I love that play. This is an Eagan throwback, dude. This is a throwback. Flo goes in, takes out the defender, and then goes and challenges the goaltender. Goaltender has to move, otherwise he's going to get demoed too. He's out of position for the ball, and Eagan strike first.
That was a good play and a lot of patience by Eagan to to just hold that ball on his roof and just essentially just walk into the net at that point.
Heck yeah. Walked it in like it was an empty net.
And that's a big goal that Eagan needed to start off this game.
Absolutely, Frog.
Jazz trying to go for another one. Brickwall
trying to fake out the defender.
Yep.
Float to the corner. Played nicely. Radical going to step up though first. Beaten both attackers rather to this one. Now back into the defensive zone for Eagan. Brickwall steps up next. Flo bumps it all the way cross field. Jazz going to try to hunt this one down.
I believe he got a demo in there too.
Yeah, demoed Brickwall for the time being, but he's already back towards the goal. Airborne ball to midfield, 50-50. Flo comes out on top. Beaten Radical to that one. Now Brickwall trying to get it out of his zone, but Jazz going to go up to the wall and match him. I love that. Eagan now opportunity. Big save from Radical, though. 50 ball going to skyrocket into the corner. Up top, Brickwall.
Oh, big save.
What a save.
Oh, my.
Oh, my days. Both players getting a bump on that one to keep it out of the goal. That was almost a miracle that one didn't find the back of the net.
That really is almost a miracle. Flo bumps it into the zone, but Brickwall will just get there.
Damn, this one's close.
This is a
So many
very
back
intense
and
third
forth
game.
shots, but it's
Radical.
Radical.
We'll get it.
Look at, okay, just look at how fast the transition game is in 2's play, Frog. From one end to the other, it's action-packed, nonstop. 3 back-to-back-to-back scoring opportunities for both teams. Like, just ridiculous how volatile this the scoring is in 2's. One mistake is all it takes, and then you're completely out of the play, and the other team's going for a fast break 2-on-1 situation.
Yeah, I would really say that. This game, you have next to no downtime. No one has no downtime. Just wait around, circle around, see how the play develops. There's really no time for that. As Shakopee tries to clear out of the zone, Radical Jazz stops Radical from getting it closer to the net, and Flow clears it into the zone.
Brick wall at midfield. Jazz now playing it up high down into the Shakopee zone. Nobody going for that right away. The more time they give Radical to set up a clear, the more dangerous he is. Once he sets the ball up into whatever manner he wants, it's where the best scoring opportunities have come from. Speaking of scoring opportunities, Jazz going to walk one in. Nice takeaway. Bad pass from Brick Wall. Goes to the opposition, and that's where ball control comes into an absolute turning point in the game.
Yeah, Jazz capitalized on that little mistake. Both players, they're really close to the ball, but just the mispass, probably some miscommunication, just let Jazz squeak in right in between them to get into the net. 2-1 Eagan.
Super big time for Jazz to come alive too. Jazz hasn't been having the best series throughout this one. So a big time goal for Jazz, keeping Eagan in it. This one is not done yet, Frog. Still 1:05 to go. Shakopee have played spoiler before. Eagan's got to hold on to this lead now, though. 1 minute remains. Crunch time activated. Flow not satisfied with 1 goal lead, trying to add some insurance to the tally. 50 seconds left in this one. Brick wall downfield. Radical goes up to grab. Ball played into the corner nicely. Eagan still not out of the danger zone. 40 seconds left in this one. Ball back downfield. Beautiful goal from Flo to add to the tally. It's 3-1 lead for Eagan. And this one might be starting to lean heavily in favor of that Eagan squad here, Frog.
Yep, 38 seconds. That's not that much time, but it's plenty of time to get 2 goals in. And the game doesn't stop until the ball touches the ground after it hits 0.
Absolutely. This is a poor face-off. Eagan in trouble, a little bit awkward on this touch. Radical out front, and Brickwall's gonna put it home! 2 seconds just like is all that took. 2 seconds, Frog. Look at this setup pass.
Right off the wall.
Mamma mia.
Woo! Right off the wall is where where Radical goes.
Dude, Eagan's nervous now. 30 seconds, they're up 1. They gotta add 1. But they can't overexert themselves and overextend, right? Like, you got to play smart defensively. All it takes is 1 more good look, and this could be a tied-up ball game. Good clearing attempt. Radical going to send it towards the goal. Played over on top of Flow. 10 seconds left in this one. All it could take is 1 big clear. Ball going towards the goal. Brick wall going to knock it down. Radical has it right where he wants it. Puts it past the defender, but Jazz made it back to the goal in time. Still airborne for now. Not going to happen. Eagan skate by in game number 3, and we could be having ourselves a reverse sweep on the cards here, Frog.
That is true. Very close. Very close game there. Shakopee just couldn't get that 3rd goal to tie it up. Eagan with some just coming out amazing off the first face-off. After they got that first goal, it looked like Eagan was ready to get those games going.
A huge step up in game number 3, though. Ooh, and a substitution. Shako stepping in for Brick Wall, potentially? Is what we're seeing there?
I think he's always...
That is brand new, my friend. Yep.
That is brand new? Okay.
Radical and Brick Wall. Unless it's... We'll see. We'll see. If it's Brick Wall, it's Brick Wall. But I know Shako is another player on the Shakopee roster, so...
Yep, I do know that.
You never know.
You do.
I think Brick Wall's been playing good, though. So, like...
Brick Wall has been.
Unless it's like subbing him out for everyone to play, that's okay. But I don't necessarily see the need to put in a fresh player. You're up 2-1. You've been playing good throughout it so far. We'll see.
We will see.
Brick Wall Yep. Okay.
Yep.
Overlay tweaking. That's all good. We can blame Maniac for that one. Flo.
We watch Flo
trying
tries
to
to
get
get
it
a goal
going
off
early.
the rip. Jazz to try and collect the rebound, doesn't get it. And Flo kicks it back into the zone. Riot will push it away. Jazz there. Tries to get the air dribble in.
Jazz.
Brickwall just misses it. The goal will be off target, and Riot will collect it. But Flo will punch it back in. It has a good bounce, but Jazz just isn't there.
Just a little
Just not
bit
close
wide.
enough.
Brick wall loses control. Now downfield, right back to him. But Jazz beautifully defended. Radical steps up, takes out Flo with a quick demo. Jazz upfield now. And what a game 3 from Jazz. Like, that was such a big step up. One of the biggest reasons that Eagan was able to come back and take that.
Yep, Flo just hits the post after, I believe,
unlucky
Riot
shot.
misses the ball.
Jazz out to Flo, and that is a unfortunate and a costly giveaway. This is where that ball control, one bad pass, one bad little, look at that, and that's all it takes, right? Like,
Yep.
just bump the ball in the wrong direction, right onto the hood of Flo's vehicle, and he wastes no time putting that one into the back of the net. 1-0 lead. Eagan going back to where they started in game number 3, finding that first goal advantage. Jazz now downfield, defended nicely by Brickwall at the goal line.
Flo trying to get it, but Riot gets there first. Brick trying to get it into the zone. No, Flo will get it out.
I think Flo's in full activation mode, by the way.
Yeah, I think he is, and he
Yeah.
flips it in.
Yeah. Like, I was feeling it
just
last
over.
game. I was going to say it last game. I was giving him a little bit more time to incubate, heat up, and this is precise Flo gameplay. Absolutely wastes Riot at the goal, beating him with a fancy finish. And that's a gentleman's finish right there. Flo touching up nicely. 2-0 lead. Eagan going nicely for themselves through game number 4 so far, Frog.
Yep, I would really say that. I see when Flo gets on the hood, it's pretty much
clean. He's clean.
He's clean. He's clean.
Yep,
Like, it's going to
absolutely.
be hard to stop the ball from going into net then. Because now he tries to take it into Shakopee's zone, gets demoed mid-air by, I
Good
believe
challenge
that
by
was
Brick.
Riot.
No, Brick stepping
Or
up
was
to
Brick?
make that play. Yep.
Yeah. Jazz trying
Brick
to
purple,
win.
Riot yellow.
Okay, yeah.
They're basically the Minnesota Vikings.
Yep. Jazz tries to punch it down.
Okay,
Flo
Brick.
isn't there to get it.
A little bit of time now. Time and space. Trying to set himself up. Goes up top. Goes a little bit too high for himself. Big scoring opportunity. Not going to go their way. Riot now kicks it up off midfield wall. Brick wall. Bringing it back into the corner. Where's he going with this? Jazz just going to step up top. Take that one off the top of his car. Now Flo stepping through. Brick wall. Going for it.
Just
Wow.
can't reach the ball.
He was absolutely flying for that one.
He really
Airborne
was. He
for
tried
a
to
while.
use every inch he could. See demos.
Riot now.
Yep.
Beats the first defender. Oh, that's
Beats the second
such
one, and Riot
a
will get
sick
it.
play, dude. Like, again,
Oh.
these players are so talented. Here we go. Jazz off the wall. Riot steps in and just beats Flo to it. So, like, Jazz trying to set up the play for Flo, right? They're communicating off the wall, passing it to you. Riot reads the play, steps up, beats him to the ball, and punches one home for Shakopee. Barn
Shakopee.
burner of a Series 1 here, folks.
Yep, Flo punching in his own corner. Back to himself, clears it into Shakopee's zone. Brick there to collect it. But Flo demos him. Riot there to collect the ball, but Jazz
turnover.
hits it back in.
Riot right out front.
essentially
That's
gives it to Jazz.
Yeah, dude,
Oh,
those
Brick
are
Wall's
those kind
just
of
there.
passes where it's so dangerous.
And
Jazz now to the
ooh,
corner.
I think when Brickwall hit him, that messed up a lot of his momentum. You could see him go spinning like crazy after that. But Jazz bumps
Jazz,
it
time and
off
space.
the wall to himself, and he
Wow.
scores.
This is the Eagan team that I was looking for in games 1 and 2, man.
Yep, you could see
You give
him
them time and
bounce it off the wall
space.
to
Look at
himself.
that. Oh, that's just disgusting.
Yeah.
3-1, Eagan, advantage, 2 goals and counting. Shakopee now. Starting to get a little bit nervous, right? Maybe a little bit of sweat trickling down the back of the neck.
Yeah.
Had a 2-0 lead, and now, wait a second.
And now it's
Wait a
one.
second.
Now it's a 1-goal lead. Brick
Now
wall.
it's a 1-goal lead.
Good pass by Riot. Just gives it right to brick wall and lots of open field. No one's there to contest it until Flo just misses it by a couple car lengths, I'd assume, trying to come back and save it, but just couldn't reach there in time.
Nicely cleared ball downfield. Radical trying to get this one out of harm's way, but Flo beating the man to the ball. Jazz now stepping up. Double commit for Eagan. Going to have to fall back quickly. Radical going to bring this one downfield. Knows exactly what was just going down. Defenders late to the goal. Flo going to get there in time. Brick wall steps up nicely next.
And Jazz will clear. Will try and clear it.
A little bit of a fumble.
Ooh.
Radical going to take advantage. Punch it back into the corner. Brick wall out front. Airborne. Jazz a little bit of a nub of a shot pass. Not enough on it. Dangerous ball. Flo going to clear it out for the time being. Still not out of the danger zone yet. Flo taken away by Riot. Jazz now. And another one that just doesn't have a lot on it. Brick wall, though, putting even less. Riot now. A bump and an opportunity. Flo is going to get absolutely taken out of the play. Dude, this is
He just got tackled.
Yeah, literally tackled. That's called pass interference. Hits the ball and then is like, yeah, Flo, you think you get to touch this ball, buddy? Sayonara. Get in that goal and watch this ball roll on in. 3-3. Big boy play from Radical. We are tied up in this one. Match point on the line for Shakopee.
And Radical just gets an open shot.
What is that?
Whoa.
I'm actually confused. Jazz.
Yeah.
Jazz. That is tough, my friend.
Net left wide open. Radical.
Yeah, that's happened too many times this game.
Yeah.
This series from Jazz. Balls that he should be hitting is normally clearing the zone with, and he just a nub. That's like a bunt almost.
Yep. He could have probably just walked that one.
Yeah, it's just a giveaway. Like Flo now trying to crunch it back. 10 seconds. Eagan gonna watch this one slip out of their fingers unless they have any final second heroics. Ball still airborne, but for how long? That is gonna do it. Radical and Brick Wall playing spoiler, shutting down the Eagan powerhouse in week number 2. And